So now I'm going to show you a couple more options that I choose sometimes, whether I'm, it's my day off, I have to go somewhere, I am in a rush, or I'm going to work out or something like that. And these are just a couple little extra things that'll help you get through without having to put on a hat or a giant headband, which I choose to do often. And headbands are a good addition. Let me see. Before I do that, let me show you how you can do. If you bring hair accessories into this, you have so many more options. I like to wear headbands. I like the feeling of getting everything out of my face because I can't wear a ponytail right now or a bun. God, I miss buns. Anyway. So you can wear a headband, you can wear a headband, or you can wear my cutesy stuff. Just right where that divot is, putting this stuff back. You can do the roll thing over it if your hair is long enough to roll. Mine's almost long enough to roll. There would be a lot of pins involved. I'm not sure what that would look like. But that's an option to where you would take all this and roll it over the headband. You know, like the long hair girls do? They don't own that. You can still do it. I just haven't done it. But I might now that my hair's getting a little bit longer. So headbands are an option, hair accessories, ribbons. Sometimes I use ribbon. I actually have a picture of me using ribbon. So that was my New Year's outfit. We had like a masquerade party, and my hair was, way shorter than this. And if you didn't see, it was still dark and curly here because I hadn't colored it yet because it was just not long enough for it to make sense for me. Anyway, I think I got all the pins out. Okay, so what are your other options? Braids. Braids are a big option. So I already showed you the twist, the rope braid, right? It's just a 2-strand rope braid. You can actually do that, like continue that all the way around your head. You don't actually have to have a lot of hair to be able to do that. It just has to be long enough for the other piece to fit over it. See? I have enough stuff in my hair that it'll just stay, but you can use a clip if you want that to stay. So I'll just clip it. So you can actually rope braid the other side too, which is fun. Okay. So if you can see in the back, I'll turn around, hold on. So this is another option that you have. You can rope braid it really quick. You can leave the center out. It's fine. Nobody's gonna know. You can just pin. You can go through and pin, grab and pin to make sure that it's gonna stay. You can do that throughout if you want to. I'm not going to because I'm just demoing right now. But that is definitely an option. So we have the rope braid. You can also just twist. If you are not good at braiding, or that was confusing, or you don't freaking have time to separate your hair into 2 pieces, that's fine. You can just freaking twist it all the way around. Especially if you're just going, I don't know, going somewhere real quick. Mine kind of connects in the back, so I can pin it and do what I said before and add the pins throughout to make sure it stays up more. And that is definitely something that you can do. You can, if you want to braid the whole thing, you can. I don't think all mine fits in a braid. I'll try. Let's see. It's so weird. Oh, if you see dark spots in my hair, it's not because whoever colored my hair did a bad job. It's because I was at work and coloring someone else's hair dark and I splashed it at myself. Because work is messy. So no, I am not trying to make this look super awesome. I just wanted to see, my hair's not, it's not quite long enough for it to fit in the braid. The rest of it is, I'm just waiting on these front pieces to catch up a little bit more for it to really fit in a braid. But when my hair was in a mohawk, I would braid the top of that all the time. See, it's just kind of, it's just not quite there. It'll get there. That'll be an option for me later. You can do like a French braid like to the side and like have that pinned and just like sweep this back. That's an option like this, if you can kind of see what I'm saying. I mean, not this. But yeah, pinning it up is always good. It keeps you from wanting to shave your head again. Okay, so braiding, you get the idea with braiding. You just have a couple different options. There's so many different things you can do with your hair. And those are just some of the options. And you can, a lot of them you can do when your hair's longer. A lot of them you can do with your hair even shorter than this. I just felt like, you know, you get used to having long hair like me. I had long hair my whole life. And I just got used to it. You know, I just did what I did with it all the time. And then I got short hair and I had to figure it out. And I had my select styles for those too. But then I got to here and I couldn't remember how to live my life. And it was confusing and I was like, oh, I can't do anything with it. But really I can do a lot of stuff with it. It just took me a second. So now I'm going to show you the last thing on my list really that I can think of right now. And I get bummed because I can't do a ponytail because I miss ponytails and buns. But almost forgot. You can do a ponytail. You just have to do 2 of them. Definitely long enough to fit in 2 ponytails. Definitely stays out of my way, and it's easier for working out and stuff, especially if you're doing any work on the floor, so you don't have any like pins in the back of your head, because sometimes I do that. I'll do like a headband and pin it all up and put my headband on and like go do cardio or whatever. But if I'm doing something with more floor work where I have to be on a mat or something, those pins can get really uncomfortable, and these are nice and out of the way, so that's super cool. I know they're kind of crazy right now because I curled my hair and then didn't, but I usually wear them like this. That's an easy thing you can do too. So you have pins, you have bands, you have hair accessories, you have, I don't know, I guess the only thing we didn't do is what, glitter roots? I'm not doing that right now, that's too messy. It's not that I don't have glitter, it's just that I don't want to. And pigtails, pins, braids, more pins, round brushes, flat irons, curling irons. You have so many options, so many more than you think you do. You have so many transitions that you can do to get you through a couple of days. I'm gonna do that video on how to not wash your hair. I guess how to make your hair look good when you're not washing it. So that's all that I have. So thank you so much for watching this video on how to do your hair when it's not long and it's not short. I want longer hair right now, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of having fun with this length, and especially with all the things I figure out that I can do with it. And if I come up with anything else, I'll make another video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully you got something out of it, and I will make more videos as I get more ideas and more things come to me. But I had fun with this one. So let me know if you have any questions, if you have any requests. I will certainly be reading your comments and looking for those messages. So give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Bye! But thank you so much for coming. No, you didn't come to anywhere. You didn't go anywhere. That doesn't make any sense.